Well, here's our first roundtable, again, on innovation and sustainability. So, let me introduce Marina Machado, is Head of Innovation. Then I have here on my right, Marcus Neumeyer is a cybersecurity specialist, which is also, you're the fireman of the cybersecurity industry, I think you're going to tell me.
Right.
And I'm joined by Thibaut Bouvin, who's Account Manager of Sustainability. Also, as you've heard, that you can get an idea, they all come from different nationalities. Tell me your nationality.
I come from Germany.
I'm French.
As my name doesn't show, I'm French with Portuguese background.
And this is quite common at Airbus Protect, this kind of multicultural. How important is it to you?
Oh, it's very important. So my team, we have people from the USA, from Argentina, from France, from Germany, to give some examples. Also, the diversity is, for your background is very important for us. So if you have electrician engineering or informatics security or media informatics or something else, we need all of you. So if you have passion in cybersecurity, you should join us.
Okay. Would you like to add anything?
Yeah, the same as Marcus said. So, and as well from our customer side, we face some customers that are coming from all over the world. So we have as well to be dynamically introducing and working with them in foreign language. So.
Yeah, for diversity is always a plus. Whatever is your background or your origin, you always add something. And as we're building also new ways of working and methodologies for the energy transition, we need to have different thinking. So we need different people.
And as Carol and Sherry said, you're based everywhere. You're everywhere. Where are you based?
I'm based in Munich and Ottobrunn, but at the end I'm working in every Airbus facilities. And most of the time I'm working for customers on the customer side, somewhere in Europe. So when a customer calls us because they got hacked, so they need the firefighters, then we're traveling to the customer, find out what the hacker did. So if they got deleted something, compromised, modified, or stealing, then we are coming, doing our incident response services, and hit the hacker out of the system.
Okay. And where are you based?
I'm in Toulouse, but I'm moving a lot. So between, of course, internally Airbus Protect, but meeting as well other people, and as well working on customer meetings to understand their pain. So it's very agile work. Sometimes like jumping from a meeting room to another, dynamically as well on other contexts. So yes, I have no daily routines, I would say.
Marina?
So I'm based out of the headquarters here in France, in south of France, Toulouse, but my team are in different offices, and our aim is to have people in all our premises, whatever is in France, Germany, or Spain.
So Marina, tell me, as Head of Innovation, what does that mean for you?
So basically, as Head of Innovation, I'm actually in the leadership team of Airbus Protect alongside with Carol and Thierry. And basically, my team has for a mission to lead innovation, technology, and training within the organization across all our divisions, but also transnationally.
Give me concrete examples of some of the R&D you're working on.
So currently we have more than 25 different R&D projects. So as you know, Airbus Protect is a new company, so we started on the 1st of July, but our origin is Apsys, who was a company with more than 35 years of experience, and also Airbus Cybersecurity. And from these two entities, we came with these 25 different projects who are mainly around artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, modelization, digital twins, but also sustainability, energy transition. And if I were to provide, for example, two main examples, we work on an R&D project with EASA on the machine learning. So basically, we are working on the ways of getting machine learning safe and the ways of certification. How do you certify something is constantly evolving? So this is one type of the project that we do. We also work on some mobility projects, one called Relium, for example, which is on autonomous freight trains, so to give more autonomy to the trains to be more sustainable and to try to shift the threat to train. And we also have, for example, another one on cyber security called CyberSys, and I think you, Marcus, you work on this one, which is dealing with cyber security data services on a European level. So this is a European Europe 2022 project, for example. So it's very diverse. Also, we have other projects that aren't disclosed because we work with like some specific industrials with NDAs or with specific security constraints. So obviously, we hear a lot about urban air mobility, so what we call flying taxis more commonly. So that's some of the projects we work on currently.
Great. Okay. I'm fascinated by the urban air mobility. It's a huge growth area, right?
Definitely. But what is interesting, obviously, we Airbus, but we also work in various mobility industries and energy. So that allows us to transfer some knowledge and competencies that is very useful from one industry to another. So, and the interconnectivities of all the mobility means is really important to us.
Great. Marcus, I referred to you earlier as a fireman in the cybersecurity. Explain that.
Oh, it's difficult because when the company got hacked, so your IT system is burning, and you didn't know, okay, is the hacker still in there? Is he stealing data? What he's doing there? Then you need like a firefighter or maybe a policeman. So I would say it's a mix of. So then you can call us. Then we came to you. And because in the beginning, like it's our first contact, we didn't know which system you're using. Use your Linux, Windows, Mac OS, or something else. So our people need to be well trained. We need to develop our people continuously. And that's like a job as a firefighter, I would say.
And you always have to stay one step ahead of the hackers.
Of course. Yeah.
I mean, that's a nightly challenge that gives you sleepless nights, right? Or is exciting nights, how you want to refer to it.
Oh, it's okay. It's not so stressful like it sounds, maybe. So we are partly working, of course, for the customer side, but on the other side, we are doing a lot of trainings internally and externally. So we have our own development plans. We have professional trainings from external parties, but we're also doing our own ones. For an example, we're doing a lot of capture the flags. It's a very funny stuff because you're allowed to hack a system or to protect a system, and you can't really destroy something because it's your own system. And there we're doing together with our pentester team a lot of special trainings, and it's every time very funny, I would say.
I know the people who are watching who have cybersecurity experience, again, they have choices. Go on, you've got to give me an elevator pitch. Why should they come to you?
Oh, why they should come to you? Because we have exciting customers. So working for middle-sized companies, for hospitals, but also for ministries, agencies, and the military, or for example, also for a bank. So if you have passion in cybersecurity and you're open-minded to see a lot of different stuff and want to continuously learn and develop yourself, then cybersecurity at Airbus Protect is the place to be.
The place to be. Okay. Thibaut.
Yeah, so my job, so I'm working on sustainability as it has been introduced. So first of all, we work on sustainability for our own company, and we already have, as said by Marina, we have some expertise as well, mainly on industrial risk and this type of field. And we are growing right now. We are trying to develop ourselves, so we are already working a lot externally for external customers. So we're trying now a bit to enter more to the business of aviation. So as you know, aviation decarbonization and overall industry decarbonization is a big topic. So of course we have a lot to do. We have to grow as well the expertise. Bringing internal expertise, external expertise to our customers, and meaning as well to go further, to build and to propose some training and awareness on sustainability topics for them. So concretely, because I feel your question arriving, concretely, as said by Thierry, we are working a lot on big project, big fishes, as said, zero emission. We are working as well on hydrogen projects, which is supply chain, which is as well the way to put it in place inside the factory. But as well, we have a lot of projects which are a bit not medium term, but probably short term, because it's an action plan which is totally crazy with, among Airbus and the overall aviation industry, it's more than 300 projects. So basically a lot of different things, regulation, chemical substance, if I can give some small examples, but very enriching, dynamic, and probably less running than Marcus, but still very dynamic.
So if people who are watching know something about hydrogen, fuel cells, electrification,
exactly,
they're talking to the right people?
Exactly. And as said as well before from HRSR, you were looking as well from a dynamic profile, being able to speak languages, to be open-minded as well, as said by Marina, to have a dynamic work environment, enriching between each other with a lot of different people coming from all over the world with different backgrounds, as Marcus was mentioning in his speech. So that's really what we are looking for, dynamic people.
And there's a lot of crossover. I guess you're dealing with them a lot with cybersecurity, and your R&D projects in the leadership would be working together as well.
We have bridges that are built, and that's the strength also of Airbus Protect is a holistic approach. We have really three pillars: the safety, security, and sustainability. Because overall, is to protect people, to make it safe, secure, and also secure in a longer way. So this is our aim, and that is why we work together.
I know you've not been here very long yourself, so sustainability and reducing the carbon footprint was important for you.
Yes, and it's not only, it's as well a corporate and a professional duty, I would mean, and as we develop, we'll grow in competence, and of course, being kind of a duty to provide services and to help this decarbonization, and not only decarbonization, because it's an overall transformation of the overall society, I mean. But it's as well on our side, for my side, for example, a personal engagement. I'm leading an association on the eco-design and ecosystem, and as well working on biodiversity and repairability of different devices. So it's not only a professional engagement, and that's this kind of profile we are looking for as well, and engagement, because engaged personally means as well you are very very powerful on professional side. So
we've got a question actually on LinkedIn for you, Thibaut. Do you offer training for employees? Development is important for me.
Yes, clearly, that's the thing. By the way, I am a newcomer, so I arrived 4 or 5 weeks ago. I was coming from a sustainability domain, so that's my expertise. But when you arrive, basically you have a newcomer training pack for the common things, the quality, the ethic and compliance, and different basics training. But after, if you want to develop yourself, you have two different ways. First of all, you can do it by yourself, and there is bench of trainings in several domains, what you want to do, what are your engagement, what you want to learn. But you can as well contact your manager, working with your manager, as Marcus, as a team, for example, is doing that, and basically building something with your manager and building the next steps and say, okay, then you need to train on this, you need to further improve on this. So it's, as said, a very dynamic way of building your career. And as Carol said, it's as well your duty as employee to put some strength on this. And it's not only a one-way decision. So,
final thoughts from Marina and from Marcus. Again, you're trying to convince people to come and look at you and come and work with you. What would you say? Final thoughts, if you had to say.
I would say when you have passion in cybersecurity and you want to make some stuff safety, because in my opinion, you can't have safety without cybersecurity. Just for a small example, we have seen some hacker that attacked an industrial control system, get control over the full production line, and then the robotic arm is going crazy. So when the robotic arm is going crazy, then you didn't have any safety anymore. So when you will be part of cybersecurity and safety, then you definitely should join us.
Marina.
Yes, very in line with my colleagues here, but yes, basically we are in a period of a big transition in the world, and we also want to be more sustainable, but we can't just sit there and watch it come on its own. So if you want to have an impact and be part, it's really a place to be, because we learn from different industries and we can really apply it and to try to make things more safe, secure, and sustainable. So yes, it's a place to be, and also we have fun people in the company, so that would be a good reason to join.
Yeah.